Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're just going to real quickly talk about the Raptors getting themselves James Wiseman, who's recovering from a popped Achilles, and hopefully he can come back sooner rather than later, as he's someone that I really was enjoying, and he seemed like he was going to be able to compete and be able to be a contributor to a Pacers squad that ended up having multiple injuries in the front court. Isaiah Jackson also popped his Achilles, so that's where I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of the deal that landed Mr. James Wiseman onto the Raptors? He's going to be he has another year on his deal it's a low risk, medium reward. I feel like I've said that a lot in the past 24 hours. Deal for the Raptors, as it allows them to just get somebody who has potential. I know nobody comes back from an Achilles injury the same, but Wiseman was looking like a decent rim running, shot blocking big who could have a place in this league. And I'll put on the screen now some of those fun highlights that we were seeing before what went down. And it was unfortunate as a result that he was a guy who was looking like he knew how to get to stay around the dunker spot, was finishing plays at a decent level. And to me, that's what was really exciting about all this, was just the level that it seemed like he was playing and understanding basketball. And for me, that's where I found this to be so exciting, as it really was just a good run for a team for a guy like James Wiseman leading up to the season. And it's unfortunate that in the first game of the year, his Achilles went out on him. So in a deal that I believe, if we look at what Bobby Marks wrote, Bobby Marks said, in this deal, they're able to, the finances, let me pull it up, my apology, there was so much stuff that had happened, but for the James Wiseman deal, it gives them flexibility. They were $147,000 below prior to the trade. There's a team option for James Wiseman. The Pacers now have an open roster spot, and if the Raptors were wanting to cut him, they could do so easily, as his contract would not be the hardest to move off of from. So that's where I think it's definitely interesting to see how all of this played out, because I think it goes to show that there is room, or ways for people to grow even after their initial period when people thought they were going to be good. So to me, I think this is just another example of that, and why when you watch a team like the Pacers, you were in the preseason, you were excited to see that Mr. James Wiseman might be somebody who does come back and was able to contribute. So just unfortunate that he did get hurt, but as I said before, hopefully he can use it to rebound and become the player that we were hoping. Obviously, I don't think he'll ever reach the potential that he had coming out of Memphis, but as that was just a really weird draft class, and the circumstances around it because of COVID just made it weird. As a result, I want to hear your guys' opinion in the comment section. What's your expectations then for this season? And do you guys agree with me? I think it's an interesting one, to say the least, especially when you look at it from the lens that I'm trying to put it through your guys' heads, is that it was one of those moments where, I think for a lot of us, it was interesting, because to me, I think this year was the first time it looked like James Wise, it was all starting to culminate together, and that was what I think was the most exciting part in all of this, because it seemingly seemed like they were building something there. But that's it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Peace out.